what I'm doing. This isn't going to be a vlog. I do a vlog to post, but I think I'm going to schedule it to post to Friday, just because I'm going to be pretty busy on Friday. So today, we're going to talk about my sexuality. So, I guess this is kind of like my coming out story plus a little extra, I guess. I don't know. Alright, so here's the deal. I have always been attracted to girls. My very first crush ever was a girl. I've always liked them. I just always felt more attracted to girls than I ever did guys. But I always felt like that was never okay. So I was raised in a Christian house. I love my parents. My parents are great. I think they did a fantastic job of raising me. But part of that culture is that being gay is wrong. And I just thought that that was just a part of me that I could ignore because it was bad. And lots of people believe that. I honestly don't want to get into it. I have some pretty strong opinions on it, but I know that I have people who disagree with me, and I honestly don't want to start anything. A lot of those people I love a lot and I care for, and I just don't, it wouldn't be a good conversation to have, and I really don't want to start it because of a YouTube video. So we're just not going to even get into it right now. Anyways, okay, so I was raised in a Christian home. We moved to Alaska when I was like 8 or 9-ish, somewhere in there. I don't remember. It was a long time ago, okay? I was small. I was young. I don't remember. But I had always, like, been curious about girls. Like, I always thought they were much cuter. I preferred to have friends that were guys, like, once I got older, simply because there wasn't drama. I didn't really care, but I generally, like, wasn't actually attracted to them. I would say that I thought that they were cute because, I mean, I thought they were cute, but I didn't think that they were, like, I didn't want to have a relationship with them, and I never wanted to, like, kiss them or, like, have sex with them. Like, you think that you should. So I kind of just, like, let myself go along with that. I had a lot of boyfriends. Not a lot. I had a couple of boyfriends. And it was interesting. I mean, at no point did I ever feel like it was exactly what I wanted or that it was right for me. But I kind of went with it because that's what I needed to do. When I got older, I did have a couple of different girlfriends. I never told anyone about them. Nobody ever knew that they even existed. And those felt right. Like, it just felt perfect, you know? And it just, nothing ever happened with them. Neither of those relationships were, like, serious at all. They were very short-lived. Honestly, don't even remember their names at this point, which is horrible. But I felt like that was wrong. So I just never, it was like, okay, I tried it, like, I'm good, like, I know that that's what I'm attracted to, but that's still wrong, like, that's not okay. So I just continued to be attracted to boys, and eventually got married to a guy. I'm divorced now, but while I was married to him, he was the first person that I ever really told that I liked girls, and I just told him that I liked both, because I was married to him. I honestly, I don't even think that I really loved him. Like, I feel like I cared for him, but I don't think that I loved him in the way that you would love a spouse, you know? I don't know. I cared for him. Like, I still do. Like, I don't want his life, I want him to be happy. I want his life to be, like, good for him. I don't want it to end up bad, and I don't want him to end up unhappy with someone or whatever. And I'm very glad that we did get divorced, because I don't think either of us were happy in our marriage. And I think I learned a lot of good things from it, and I'm thankful that it happened, but I'm also thankful that it's over. So fast forwarding, now this is gonna be a very brief like version of my coming out story. Um, so when I was, okay, I got married at 19. I left him when I was 21. Um, like we got married in May of 2013. In 2015, in January, I left him and moved to Oregon, which then I ended up moving to Alaska like 3 months later. It's pretty great. I, almost a year after December of 2015, after, excuse me, almost a year after I left him, in December of 2015, I decided that I was going to come out to my parents. While I was living in Oregon, I did come out to my grandma. She was super accepting about it. I came out to my aunt as well. And they were just super accepting. It was really great. So I came out to my parents. Well, okay, backing up again. I came out to my grandparents in between, or my grandma and my aunt, between January and March of 2015. And then I came out to my brother summer of 2015 when I was home, my brother Cameron. I never really came out to Dusty. I think I sent him a text and was like, oh hey, I'm bi. I don't really care what you think about it. So then I was like, I need to come out to my parents, and I need to do it before I spend Christmas with them, because I honestly did not know what they were going to say. Because, I mean, I know that they believe that being gay is wrong, but I didn't know what they were going to say about their daughter being gay. Okay, so I didn't know what they would say about their daughter being, well, bi at the time. Like, that's how it was coming out. And so I called my mom. I was like, I texted her and I was like, I need to talk to you. Is there a time that I can? And she was like, well, I can call you later. Does that work? So I called her and I cried for like 30 minutes and I couldn't tell her. So she's like, why don't you call me later and we'll try and talk about it. So I called her later. She and my dad were on speakerphone for like 45 minutes and I just sobbed like the entire time. Like, I was crying so hard I couldn't tell them, because I was just so worried about what was going to happen. And I love my family. Like, I didn't want to lose them. Like, I don't know. I think I was just so terrified of what could have happened that I wasn't too terribly realistic about what they would say, if that makes sense. So basically, like, I honestly don't remember what happened 100% because I was so nervous. But essentially they were like, we knew, and we love you no matter what. My dad ended up sending me a text like a day or two later, and he's like, you know that we disagree with that, but we're gonna love you no matter what. Which was really cool. It made me feel so great just to know that no matter what, they love me. And to this day, I like haven't brought anyone home. I haven't been serious with anyone. I have talked to a few girls, but the whole time, like, since this is 2017 now, so 2 years since I actually came out, like, now I'm like fully out. Tell people I don't really care. There are people in my family that I didn't care to like actually come out to because I honestly don't really care what their opinion is, and I know that they're not going to have any respect for me or my choices. So they can find out if they find out, but I don't really care to be the one to tell them because they're going to be awful about it, and I don't really care. So there's very few of those. Most of my family is super accepting and like loving and everything, which is super great. I'm really lucky. So I came out as bisexual to everyone, but I never felt like that was the right thing. I mean, a lady that I work with, she's always like, love is love. Like, it doesn't have to fit into a box. I love boxes. I need things to fit into boxes, and bisexual was a great box for me for a while. But it never was the right one. It was like, you know those clothes that you have that kind of fit, and it's not like bad, but it just doesn't fit perfectly, and then you try on that like pair of jeans and you're like, oh my god, these are what jeans are made to feel like, or fit like, or be like, or whatever. Well, that's kind of what my sexuality was. And lately I've been kind of trying out the title of gay, and I feel like that's right. I've been thinking about it for a really long time, like a year and a half, pretty much. because I was just like, I realized like I wasn't attracted to men or guys or whatever, and it wasn't the right thing. So here I am to kind of come out to everybody. I'm not gonna go back and come out again. I'm not really, I don't feel like that's necessary. If people call me bisexual, that's okay. But I identify as gay. And I want to say that I know it's awful for the poor bi community to have just yet another person come out as gay and using bisexual as a stepping stone. There are bisexual people, and that is great. And I'm so excited for them that they have found their little box that they fit in. If they want to fit into a box. If not, then their spectrum that they fit into. Like, they know what fits for them. Don't see a bisexual person and be like, oh, you're either gay or straight. But they can be bisexual. But I'm not. I'm gay and I like women. That's who I am, and I'm really excited to finally tell people that. Yeah, that feels really good. So yeah, that's me. That's who I am. I'm a lesbian. Cool. I would love to hear about your coming out stories, or if you're struggling, or if you have questions, if you just need someone to talk to, please let me know. All of my contact information, my email, my Instagram, my Snapchat, my Snapchat and my Twitter are on there. Feel free to message me on there if you need someone. I am a little busy. Don't have a lot of cell service and data out here in Galena, but I will reply when I get the chance. I love to hear your journeys, and I love to hear from you guys. So that's me. I'm Megan. I'm a lesbian YouTuber who lives in a village in Alaska, and I'm vegan. It's kind of just who I am. I'm glad that you know that, or that you know now. I didn't have to hide it. Feels so good to like say that out loud. I almost cried earlier because I was like, I don't know if I should make this video, but I am, and I think it's gonna be good. Alright, I'm gonna go. Have a great night. Thank you for watching this. Thumbs up if you liked it. Hit that little red subscribe button if you want to see more things about me and my life and my travels and stuff like that. Alright, have a good day.